Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my first sort of impressions of the first 3 volumes of My Love Mix-Up. The art is by Aruko, and the story is by Wataru Hinekure. This is amazing, and I know that everybody is talking about this series and everybody loves it. This is amazing. It's a love triangle in the best way. It's really, really cute. It's got, themes of bisexuality, of being gay, of figuring out your sexual orientation as a teenager, along with just like general friendship and love and whatever. It's so fun. It's very funny. It's really cute. It's a lot of fun. So basically, I'm sure you already know this, but I'm just going to go over it in case you don't. Aoki is our main character. He likes Hashimoto, the girl that sits next to him. He asks to borrow her eraser and accidentally sees that Ida's name is written on the eraser, meaning that Hashimoto likes Ida. Aoki drops the eraser. Ida picks it up and thinks that Aoki likes him because he thinks it's Aoki's eraser that he's written his name on. So now Ida is convinced that Aoki likes him. All the while, Aoki actually likes Hashimoto, and he thinks Hashimoto likes Ida. So lots of confusion, lots of hilarity ensues, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, another shoujo where everybody's, nobody's speaking to each other and everyone's mixing everything up, and it's frustrating and nobody will actually get together because they can't actually talk through what they're. If everybody would just be clear about what their intentions are, none of this would happen. And I hear you, except this is hilarious, it's adorable, and the story does actually progress. So this is a very different vibe than a lot of, the shoujo manga where you're just like, just say what you mean, please. Because in this case, the characters don't really know what they mean. They're really trying to figure themselves out, because as Ida is more and more convinced that Aoki likes him, Aoki's not super convinced that he doesn't like him. He just never considered that as a possibility before, but now that the possibility has been presented to him, he's like, wait a second, do I actually like Ida? Do I like Hashimoto? Do I like both of them? Who knows? It's a lot of fun. It's really cute. I love the artwork. Aruko is great with faces. There's a lot of ridiculous, really, really ridiculous faces, along with beautifully drawn faces. The artwork is gorgeous. Aruko can definitely draw. They're also just amazing at drawing horribly ugly response faces and just funny little comedic moments. The reactions of these characters, particularly Aoki, are just so funny. Like, I laughed very hard multiple times reading these first few volumes. I cannot wait to get more of this. I can't wait to see what happens. This is so funny. And I gotta say, so like High School Debut is a shoujo manga that I've read so many times that is hilarious. That is one of the funniest things I've ever read. It makes me laugh so hard every time. And then this gives me that energy of just absolute insanity. It's so funny, over the top reactions while still being grounded in reality. Because you know what? The faces that Aoki is making, I don't know that I could conceivably make that face in real life. However, I know exactly what he's feeling based on that ridiculous face that is drawn for him, because I can tell you, I have felt whatever it is that face is conveying inside myself internally, even if I can't physically make that face. And so it's grounded enough in reality that even his over the top reactions feel very real, because you go, yeah, I feel that. I absolutely feel that energy. And I just love how wonderfully this title is dealing with sexual orientation, because it's not always this thing where you know from childhood that you're like, oh yeah, I'm gay. Absolutely, I'm gay. Sometimes it is just being presented with the fact that you could be in a relationship with somebody of the same sex to make you start questioning, like, oh, I just never thought of this before, right? Like, and I think that this title is dealing with, at least at this point, like bisexuality as a reality. Um, and as somebody who, as a young person, was like, oh, I could also like whoever, and it really doesn't matter. Because in this case, you have Ida, who's, at the beginning, like, oh, it's okay that you like me, but I don't like you like that. And Aoki's like, no, 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 man. Like, no, okay, sure. I guess you believe that. But Ida's not like punching him in the face going, hey, get away from me. He's just like, hey, I just, I don't really feel that way, but it's okay that you do. Allows Aoki the space to be like, oh, okay, it's not a bad thing whether or not I have feelings for this guy. It just could be a reality. And I love that it just gives him the space to explore his own feelings, and for the two of them to explore their feelings for each other, and to figure out how Hashimoto kind of fits into this situation. Like, it's all really, really, really great. And it's funny, and it's cute, and it's uplifting and ridiculous, and it's so fun. So I highly recommend reading My Love Mix-Up if you aren't already. It's great. If you have any other suggestions of series like this, love to hear them. But yeah, what a fun one. I can't wait to read more of this. Thanks for watching.